Hey, friends.
Hello.
Hey,
How's it
Ray.
going? What y'all up to
Tired.
this fine evening?
I'm a little exhausted from doing a lot of housework today.
Yeah. Oh, we got incoming. Slay. Just let you know.
Alrighty.
Alright. Okay, let's see. What the heck? I pressed accept. Oh, maybe not. Oh, crap. What am I doing? Oh, hey, Splinter.
What up, bro? How you doing, bro?
Okay, bro. Can you give us age, state who you voted for, please?
Bro, I'm 42.
You are not 42.
Yeah, I'm 42. Yeah, I am.
Oh, jeez. Okay. State who you voted for, please.
Trump, Florida.
Okay. Go ahead, Slay.
Oh, Jesus. Why'd you vote for Trump?
Well, I mean, how much time do you got, Ding-a-ling? Do you want to go back to 2017 when he cut your taxes and lowered the corporate tax rate?
No. I want to do
Oh,
this
so
term.
you get to decide.
This
You get
term.
to decide.
Yeah, this is what we're talking about, the current
Okay,
fucking president,
so
right? I mean, do you want me to go
yeah,
back
the
and talk
illegal
about, like,
immigrants.
do we want to go back and talk about, George Washington, 100 years ago, 250
I
years
mean,
ago?
bro,
Do
it
we
was
want to
only
talk about
like
him?
5 years ago. It wasn't that long ago, man.
It doesn't matter. His
Yeah,
first
nothing
term's
matters to you.
irrelevant. I mean, right now we're in
Because
the
you want
second
to pay
term,
for
right?
social programs. You want to dump all your money into social
Oh,
programs, don't you?
100%.
Yeah,
100%
you
we
want to give
need to
your
pay
money to
for
the
social
government, don't you,
programs.
you wiener?
We need to pay for social programs.
No, we
People
don't.
deserve that.
No, we don't.
People deserve that. But
So they
we don't
deserve to
deserve
sit
to
at
have
home
to.
all day and
I
suck
don't.
off the government nipple? No.
Yeah, you know what? I do. You want to know why? Because I paid
Because
into
you're a
my
lazy
part. My.
fuck and you're a lazy turd?
No, motherfucker. I'm legally fucking blind. You want to be more disrespectful, bitch?
Well, yeah, the state has programs
Let's
for
do
you,
this,
you
bitch.
fucking idiot. That has nothing to do with the federal government. That's a state level issue, buddy.
Goodbye. You're the weakest fucking link.
Sorry, my thing froze.
Slay, the minute he came up and he started insulting you right away, my blood was boiling.
Oh, I don't mind all of that. It's just the point being is that he was just being a bitch, and
Splinter, you didn't want anything, motherfucker. You're insulting the host, motherfucker. You stupid motherfucking asshole.
That's it. Why you gotta throw out fighting words like ding-a-ling?
Hey, Rage, we
Yeah.
have new people up.
Yes. Go right ahead if you want to introduce them.
Okay, DSN, if you could give us your age, your state, and who you voted for.
D.
DS, and that's what your name is on the screen. You gotta unmute.
Who, me?
Yeah, you. Can
I'm
we
from
get your age?
I'm from Illinois. I'm 24 and I voted for Donald J. Trump.
Okay. Slay.
do we have anybody else that needs to be introduced?
Hey, Jay, what is your age? What is your state? And who did you vote for this last election?
Hey, sorry about that. 24 Louisiana, Harris. I forgot to take myself out of the request queue. I just wanted to watch. I know you guys are only accepting ops.
Oh, okay. All right, I can drop you if you want, Jay.
Please. Thank you. Sorry
Okay,
about that.
sure. It's okay. All right. Go ahead, Slay.
All right. So Trump supporter down there, why'd you vote for Trump?
The thought of the tax breaks, obviously, is the big beautiful bill, and I like the fact that he said he's going to be stricter on immigration. But I also want to say nobody's talked about that monster, Dr. Fauci.
We're not going to talk about it anyway because we can't because see TikTok. They don't like you when we talk about that stuff. They give violations, and I'm not going to let my account be taken down because if you have a problem with him, go to Washington, find him, and air out your grievances with him. I'm sure that he'd be more than happy to talk to you.
I think he
But
belongs
we're
under
not
the
going to do that
jail.
here.
I think it belongs under jail.
Yeah, so does Donald Trump, but we're not going to do that at this moment. So let's talk about these tax cuts you said. So I'm going to assume that you're not a billionaire. Oh, okay. Would I be right to assume that you're probably average working American?
Yes.
Awesome. Well, those tax cuts, and I've spoken to other actual Republicans, and those tax cuts kind of were like, kind of 86 due to the fact that, yeah, you have the tax cut, but because he imposed those tariffs that you have to pay more at the grocery store, more when you buy anything, kind of those tax cuts don't mean anything because now you're actually forking over more than what those tax cuts are actually saving you. So you can go ahead and eliminate the tax cut from your whole scenario. He didn't do nothing to help you there because he only increased your prices other places, so. But he did help his billionaire friends. Did he run away? He ran away. Holy hell.
God damn.
That was fast.
That was a quickie. Let's see here. Well, we know Mary and okay. All right, we've got Steve-O coming up. Steve-O, your age, where you're from, and who did you vote for in the last election?
Trump.
And here
Okay.
I just wanted to say something racy.
No, Mary, just for TikTok's sake, we do have an etiquette. Could you please remind us your age, your state, and who you voted for?
I'm 2 years old I'm 56 years old from Michigan.
Okay, who did you vote for in the last election?
I voted for Harris.
Okay. All right, Mary, no disrespect. We will get to you if you raise your hand. Back to Steve-O. Slay, he's all yours.
All right, I need your age and state before we go on because just saying Trump doesn't work for me.
Oh, it's none of your damn business where I'm from.
But it is. TikTok purposes, you have to give your age and your state.
Okay. 33 and I'm from Georgia. How about that?
There you go. That works. Even if that's not it, it still works for me. You gave an age and state, and you sound like you're definitely over 18, so I'm not even going to question it. All right. Why'd you vote for Trump?
Because he's the best president we ever had.
Oh, really? What's he doing that's great to help average Americans?
He's done so much for the economy. Everything is so low prices right now and everything.
Okay, stop. Hold on a minute. Give me one macro indicator that says the economy's better now than it was the day he took office.
No, it is.
No, I can't just trust me, bro. It doesn't work for me. You have to give me an indicator. I mean, one macro indicator, which would mean like inflation, CPI, rapid GDP growth, unemployment.
And inflation's down right now.
No, inflation's up since he took office.
Yeah.
Yeah. CPI is up since he took office, which, that means the prices of everything has gone up. Unemployment is up. We've had very slow GDP growth, and that's the only reason we have any GDP growth is because we have to buy things to be able to live. We have to buy groceries, gas for our car, shit to wash our ass with, So GDP is going to grow, but it's growing very slow. And since 2025, we've had the largest drop in manufacturing. We've lost more jobs in 2025 than we have since the Great Recession. So would you like to try again with this great economy? I mean, the economy sucks, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you just trolling?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you was trolling because... Oh, good God.
Hey, I got one.
Can't hear you.
Hey, what's going on?
Just please stay muted till you're addressed. Thank you. Y'all, let me just make a quick Mon announcement, okay? We got a lot of people watching. The algorithm's going up, so we are going to utilize the chat to raise your hand. Please pay attention to the order so you can make sure your name gets in there. No monologuing, please. I will bring out the timer as there's a lot of people that want to talk. If you are watching in the chat, please tap, tap, tap. Let's get our host to 25K. Let's see, probably before 8:45. Let's make that our goal. If you like what you're hearing, please gift the hosting the panel, and please use TikTok appropriate language as we want to respect the integrity of the live. All right, thank you so much. Okay. Now, Slay, are you finished with Steve-O?
I am.
Okay. So, okay. First up, we got. Thanks, Critter. I saw your message. First up, we have Queen. Go ahead, Queen.
Okay. What should we discuss? And believe me, I'm not going to monologue. I'm going to be asking some questions here. So, Steve-O, why do you claim this guy to be the best president ever when historically and historians have declared him the worst president in American history?
Because he's not racist.
Really? He's not racist, huh? So, let me ask you this question there, Steve-O. Then why did he post a picture of Obama and his wife as apes if he's not racist?
That's what they are.
Oh, wait a minute. So you're the racist.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So we can see where that's coming from. You're just like your daddy, the one that's in the office. So that's why.
I don't like Obama now.
I wasn't. Well, you know what? At least Obama did things for this country that Trump will never do. And by the way, Obama.
What did he do? Can you prove anything he done?
Oh, let's see. There's a thing that he passed when he was in office called the Obama Act, which was actually the ACA to give people affordable health care.
Yeah.
So people who couldn't get insurance because of their pre-existing conditions could now get insurance regardless of what conditions they have.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. That's just one of many. What has Trump done that actually made this country better? Oh, wait, we can't because he hasn't made this country better. He's just made this country worse, hasn't he?
You better read your history books.
Oh, I read my history books. Yeah, no, he is the worst. He has caused us prices of fuel to go up. He's caused our food to go up. Let's see. He's trying to pass a bill in Congress which will never see the light of day called the SAVE Act, which will disenfranchise any person from voting. Let's see. He tried to get the 14th Amendment appealed, and Superior Court said, hell no. Let's see. What else? Oh, yeah. So, with all this being said, you still like this guy?
I love him.
Oh, so you love the fact that, we're in a contest or a conflict with Iran?
Yeah.
Hey, Queen.
James,
Hi,
you need to stay on mute.
Hold on, we'll introduce you, bud. Don't worry. All right, we just got to be patient. Let Queen finish her time, and then we'll get to you.
So,
go ahead, Queen.
Oh, okay. And let's see. He's not doing well with immigration. Let's see. He stopped a bill called the Langford Act, which would have helped the CBP, but he told him to unalive in office because then he wouldn't have nothing to run on. So, with that being said, so you think that, that what he did was actually a good thing for this country for not letting that Langford bill to pass?
I just like Trump because he's got big balls and he don't take no shit from nobody.
Oh, yeah. Okay, we understand that. We know he's got peanuts down there, so we can figure that one out.
Did you suck
Yeah, well, let me put it to you this way. At least for us, for people who actually voted for the right side of history,
Yeah.
We believe in things like healthcare for all, but unfortunately, MAGA doesn't believe in that. We believe that everyone should be treated equally. Oh no, if you're not part of MAGA, then you don't get treated equally. We need to treat everyone equally, like as far as anyone who comes in this country, regardless of their status in this country. And what do you think about the fact that he's a 34-time convicted felon?
I love it.
Okay. We have someone who loves a felon, and the fact that he's a adjudicated rapist, and he's an assayer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Love it.
Okay, you love it. Okay, so guess what? Who's after me? Is it Harley?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna land my plane, and Harley, good luck with this one.
Steven, buddy. Yes, I know your
Yeah.
name, Steven. From Mississippi. Why would you lie about where you're from?
I don't
That's the
know.
first thing. Why? You can stop being a troll, buddy. It's okay. We can see through the shit smear. We know you are a troll.
Yeah.
So how about you do us all a favor and quit wasting your time, buddy? We want actual people to talk to, not someone who just sits in his mommy's basement all night. Come on,
Harley, sounds like you
Pookie.
got a bunch of sugar in your tank, sweetie.
Sorry, I can't hear you with a dick in your mouth. Can you repeat what you
You
said?
got any in your mouth, baby?
Do not call me baby. I will stomp on you. Now, respectfully, I would recommend you just, piss all the way off and let us get actual MAGA up here.
My baby.
Listen,
No.
dude, if you're not gonna come up for an honest debate, like, please just
I
keep
voted for
scrolling.
Trump because I love the damn guy. How about that? That's it. Simple. What's so hard about that?
I need to speak to the mods. Mods, I understand, but we're wasting time with this guy. Should we drop him? Yes or no?
Like,
Oh, Gary,
Yes.
what's wrong with you?
no,
Wait.
hold on, everyone. We always have to ask Slay first because this is Slay's Live.
That's what I was asking. Slay, what do you think?
Sorry, what do you think?
Did anybody else have anything they really wanted to talk to him about?
There's some people in the line. I just think he's gonna sit there and laugh and not really give anything like.
Yeah, I agree too. I just don't want to take it away if somebody had something they actually just wanted to say to him real quick. But I'm sure he'll hang out in my comments. So
Yeah, you know what? Let's just. We can, if you want, Slay. Like you said, we can continue if people want to say something to him, and then we'll let him go if you want.
And you know I'm fair, so I'm gonna put my vote in to drop him, but it's not up to me. Somebody
he left.
gone. Yeah, I didn't touch it, but somebody did.
I guess that fixes it. All right. Well, y'all, listen, there's a lot of people in here. If we're going to have to be patient on panel if everyone wants a turn. If you don't want to be patient, then this is not the live for you this evening. On days when there's less people in the room, we can kind of talk out a turn and, we don't have to be as serious about it, but we really do whenever the owl goes up, okay? Go ahead, McGriddle. Did you have a question?
Mod. Oh, there you go. I want to bring Jacob because host, go ahead first. I want to crack at him because he's been chirping on my comments.
Okay, well we have two people to introduce here. Let's get them three people, sorry. Jake, can you give me age, state, and who you voted for, please?
27 Connecticut Trump.
Okay, thank you so much. And we have Sales. Hi, Sales. How are you?
You already know who it is.
Oh, I know you. Former Republican with manners. Can you give us age, state, who you voted for, please?
21 Louisiana, and you already know the big Cheeto man. I'm here. I'm going to be here in 2028. I'm always going to be here. You love me. Have you seen my poll numbers? Got to go on mute now.
Thanks. All right, and then we have James. Hi, James. How are you?
Hi, how's it going?
Good, thanks. Can you give us age, state, and who you voted for, please?
39, Maryland, and was a previous Trump supporter, didn't vote this past election.
Okay. All right. Interesting. All right, Slay, go right ahead if everyone can mute up, and the host is going to talk here, and then we'll get an order going if you want to raise your hand in the chat. Go ahead, Slay.
All right, so we got two James here, one which is the former Trump supporter and one the current Trump supporter. So I want the one that's the current Trump supporter, the one with the little gray picture down there. Why'd you vote for Trump?
You're talking to me?
Oh, yes.
Got it. Why'd I vote for Trump? Well, my option was either him or Harris. So if I'm a Republican, I would be voting for Donald Trump. But I do support his immigration policies. I support his stance on 2A. I support his stance on AB. And overall, I like his demeanor as a leader. I think he's a strong leader.
Oh my goodness. Boy, so
I know,
much.
that was so crazy to
Can
say. I know.
Can I?
So, oh good God, what to attack here? Okay, so you said you love his stance on 2A. What is his stance on 2A?
Yeah, not putting more regulations on it.
Oh,
On the
but,
firearms,
do you
at
know
least.
that? I mean, do you know that he, like, in his first term, he actually violated the Second Amendment?
Are you talking about bump stocks?
I am.
Yeah,
Just-
bump
just
stocks.
as a- just
Bump
as a
stocks
thing.
are not a weapon. Bump stocks are an accessory to a weapon. I don't care
I
about
understand, but
accessories.
it still was a violation to the Second Amendment.
That's fine.
Now, in his second term, he wants to take gun rights away from transsexual individuals.
Except he hasn't done that.
Now-
So there's been no
well, that's
legislation
what-
for that.
Well, that's what he wanted to do, and the NRA
That was never his
came out
policy.
immediately came out against him because they said that would be in violation of the Second Amendment.
Trump's never made a
And
formal
also-
policy on that.
Well, it doesn't matter if
It
he's
does
made
matter.
one.
It's never been a
just
policy on his
shows-
platform.
Right, but it just shows that he really doesn't care that.
It shows that
if he
you're
feels-
focused on semantics.
No, it's not semantics.
That is
I'm just
semantics. It's
trying to
never
give
been
you
a policy on
comparison.
his
I'm just
platform.
giving you a comparison.
It's
What-
never been a
what did-
policy on his platform.
Okay, now, under the Biden-Harris administration, what did they do to actually even come close to infringing on gun rights?
Well, they threatened FFL dealers with zero tolerance. Kamala Harris also spoke during the campaign that she wanted to continue the assault weapon bans that are across all of the country right now, and she supports assault weapon bans, and I don't. So I mean that alone.
What do you? I mean, let me just ask. I mean, I myself, I honestly don't give a shit what the fuck you own. I mean, to an extent. Because, I mean, some of y'all get way the fuck out there. I mean, some of y'all think that you should own a fucking nuclear weapon if you could afford to buy one. I mean, where would it end? I mean, there has to be there has to be a common sense at some point in time where even the average person has to realize, what the fuck do I need this for? What am I going to use this for? And
That question's already been
seriously?
asked. That it's already been asked and it's already been answered. There's no automatic weapons for the general public, and semi-automatic weapons are no different than an assault weapon, except an assault weapon isn't wooden, it looks scary, and therefore they think it's different. It shoots the same ammunition. The weapon that was used to unalive Charlie Kirk, would you classify that an assault weapon?
No, because it only shoots one. Right, like, am I
Well,
right?
but-
I mean,
but it was able to be.
I'm not right. I'm not an expert, so I mean, I'm not going to claim to be an expert. I don't own a gun because my Second Amendment gets infringed on because I'm legally blind, so they will not allow me to own a weapon. So, my state, being a red state, they infringed on my Second Amendment rights. So, like I said, I'm not an expert, but why does anybody need anything that's going to shoot so many fucking rounds? I mean, seriously. I mean, are you using it to hunt? Because if you're
Dude,
going to
this is
turn
where
the
you
fucking meat into
respectfully, an assault weapon has nothing to do with rounds. It's a semi-automatic. It doesn't shoot when you hold the trigger. It shoots a single bullet, releases with one pull of the trigger. So again, respectfully, this is what I mean. You don't know about it, and I don't expect you to because you don't engage in the sport or the hobby. But no, an assault weapon does not unload more bullets than any other semi-automatic.
Right.
So this is exactly why I voted for Donald Trump, because people like you are trying to regulate the Second Amendment. You have no clue what you're talking about.
Did I say anything about taking anything from anybody? All I'm talking about is
that's what your party stands for.
Your
party is for that.
We want common sense rights. I mean, if you ask me, and this is just me, even if I could have something, even say I could go out tomorrow and go ahead and go to a place that sells them and do my little background check, which I think that should be done because, you know, everybody should have to have a background check done because if not, then how the fuck do we know who we're selling them to? So it's just common sense that there should be background checks done. I also believe that they should be insured. If we have to insure our motor vehicles,
motor vehicles aren't a constitutional right.
But it does.
Can you name another constitutional right? Can you name another constitutional right that you need insurance on?
If you want to get technical, one of our forefathers actually had defined what the well-regulated militia meant in the Constitution. So, I mean, technically, if you really want to be technical about it, if somebody was to actually go in and really do their research in the Supreme Court,
and they already did. DC versus Heller. DC versus Heller affirmed.
They didn't do enough.
Yes, they did. DC versus Heller says that every private citizen has a right to carry.
Them 27 words. Them 27 words in that fucking constitutional amendment, along with the commas.
DC versus Heller already answered that question. The Supreme Court of 9 justices says that you, as a private citizen, have the right to carry a firearm. That is a closed casket.
That's
that
fine.
Is done.
Like I said, I don't give a fuck about it, and I mean, I'm not trying.
I know
to take
you don't, which is why I would never vote for your candidate because this is how they think.
I feel there should be common sense rights. And that's just how I feel about it.
What's common sense is you don't know anything about it. So common sense of you shouldn't have an opinion on it. If I can't have an opinion on abortion because I'm a man, you shouldn't have an opinion on guns because you don't own a gun. If we want to use logic. Ka-chow, kapow, cornered, gotcha. That's exactly how it goes.
Slay, were you finished with them?
Oh yeah, because there's no talking to him. He's just.
It's not no talking. You were just completely. You were complete. It's not gotcha. You were just wrong with your position on everything.
Hush. You will not speak over Maz, and you will not speak over Slay. We do have a etiquette here. Mary, you're up.
Well, I just want to ask Mary real quick. Mary, what's stupid?
His reasoning.
Gotcha. Go for it.
My husband just got home. He owns 4 gun shops in Michigan. Outside of Antrim County, the only place that allowed Trump his recount. We own guns here. We have a big deluxe 100-meter sliding gun range. It's safety. It's in a large safety, I don't know, metal thing. I bought it for him for our anniversary.
You gotta say pew pew.
Yeah. Anyway, it is very easy to convert an automatic weapon. They sell kits. They sell kits at gun shows.
Pew pew, please.
Trump tried to get rid of those, didn't he? But Host has a problem with it.
Now, let me say this.
Just walked yourself in your own corner again.
Wait, no, I'm not even done speaking. So please stop taking yourself off mute and have some respect. The whole process of people being checked and background checked for a pew-pew, that's a joke. They can walk over, buy a gift card, give it to their friend, and say, that's the one I want. So then you have someone who's inappropriately possessing a weapon that could have had a felony, has another intention. I mean, give me a break here. Don't argue about pew, plow, bomb. I'm going to stick you in your place. That's so stupid.
Don't follow laws.
That's nice.
The law you put in, if they have ill
Jake.
intent, they're not going to listen to it.
Jake, let her speak. Let her speak. You'll have time for a rebuttal, Jake, okay? Let her talk. Go ahead, Mary.
If you don't have respect for people, I myself will drop you, even if it means they don't want me in here again. The bottom line is there are checks and balances in place. And also, you need to ask yourself this. I'm going to ask yourself something, Jake. I want a one-word answer. This is court right now. Yes or no? Have you ever read all 7 of George Washington's handwritten journals? All 7.
Nope.
I have. They didn't intend the right to bear arms to go to the extent it has. They didn't imagine it going to that extent. They, as defined by George Washington himself, in his 3rd journal, page 37 of his handwritten journal, which you can read for yourself online at the Library of Congress, he said, as I paraphrase, but not incorrectly, weaponry is necessary for protecting your family, protecting your land, and food. He said nothing about assault rifles or automatic assault rifles. They didn't imagine that type of weaponry. My godfather, just look it up. I'll even spell his name for you. His name is Jacques Weller.
Mary. Land your plane, please. Thank you.
Sorry, your timer.
Are you giving me give me a break?
All right, I'll break you. Bye.
America.
I just said, y'all, if we can't be patient and take turns, then this is not the live for you this evening. We have too many people in the room. We have to keep going. We cannot monologue, okay? Just so everybody gets a turn, all right? That's why that's just got to be the way we do it. All right, whoever's next in line, go ahead. After Mary, I believe it was Bacon. Go ahead, Bacon.
I'm giving like about 5 minutes, and not 5 minutes, 2 minutes. And I'm not gonna address Jay because he's attacking my intelligence down the comments earlier. So I'm just gonna say this: yes, I have a disability. I lived my life as a sales associate, and I wasn't an immigrant. I came here, quote unquote, legally. It took years to come here legally. And you are attacking me. And I'm saying to you right in your face, you're pathetic. You're just pathetic person. As a disabled person, you're attacking me. And for those who are comment section, fuck you also. You pieces of fucking shit. You bitch ass motherfuckers.
All right, y'all. Come on, man. We really gonna get the? We gonna?
Bacon.
Yo, we're
What
gonna have to
just
take
happened?
we're gonna have to take a collective deep breath and let it out because we're not gonna do this. All right. If y'all can't handle MAGA and if they're gonna piss you off too much, don't come up to debate. We need patient people who aren't gonna get Slay's Live violated. This is how we're doing it tonight. I am sorry. I apologize. All right. Maybe another night we'll do it a different way, but this is how it's gonna be tonight. All
Yeah,
right.
and I'm backing up both Rage and Slay. It is his live, and we do have an etiquette here. So, James, you are next.
Real quick, Rage, I have a question.
Sure.
Can I lead the group breath on the count of 3?
Sure, let's do it one time. Go ahead.
Everybody unmute your mic real quick, please, and so I can hear your breath, so we can all have a deep breath, everyone on both sides.
I will not
We're
be
all get
engaging
online.
with this stupidity.
You have to take your breath. You got to take your breath. Ready? Everybody at the same time. Ready? 3, 2, 1, in. Hold it. Out. One more time. 3, 2, 1, in. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, out. Okay, good. Let's keep this debate rolling.
Thank you, Sales.
Go ahead, James. Go ahead.
Thank you, Sales. Yeah, appreciate that. Lead to a group breathing exercise. That was very beneficial for everybody, I believe. So I can agree with some of the things Jake said because I am a Pew Pew owner, and there are certain things that do violate our Second Amendment. But as far as that goes, Trump has done nothing positive towards gun rights, towards the Second Amendment, nor any of his cronies. But why? Do you? I'm trying to think of a proper question to properly ask. Why? What makes you Trump has done nothing towards the Second Amendment or towards any of our benefits of legal right to carry?
It couldn't be so far from the truth.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so you think that so you think that they've been pushing for us to have fair and legal rights towards arms controls?
That they already
Because they've been
did.
trying to find every reason. Well, the Republicans have been trying to find every reason to also get rid of assault rifles because they believe that somehow they affect crime, when really obviously if everybody here has any kind of knowledge about it, most crimes are committed with pistols or hand pew-pews. They're not committed with assault extended barrels.
Okay.
But so why what do you think really that they have done towards regulations to help us as a society? Because really, as it states in the Constitution, it is to also protect ourselves from tyranny abroad and at home.
Yeah, so if that's the case, then we should be having the minimal regulations and
We already do. So Donald Trump's Supreme Court picks. I'm going to answer your question. I'll be super succinct. Or not.
Yes, go ahead.
But this is why you ask a question, I'll give an answer. His Supreme Court picks decided in 2022 in New York versus Bruin that everybody must be issued, if they request, a firearm, and only certain categories of people can be restricted. And it created what is called the Bruin test. If you're interested, you can look it up, but it means that states like New York, Massachusetts, and Connecticut cannot make you demonstrate why you need a license to carry. They have to give it to you. It was a landmark decision, and the Supreme Court has already agreed for next round in June next year to hear the assault weapon case. And I can tell you they are going to ban the assault weapon ban that is in place. So the Supreme Court, Donald Trump doesn't need to legislate. The Supreme Court has already defined these questions that you and everybody else is asking. Yeah, look it up. New York versus Bruin. It is absolutely landmark decision for gun owners or prospects.
Okay. Well, I appreciate that tidbit of information. I definitely will. You said the Bruin test?
Yep, Bruin test. Essentially, it just means you cannot disarm somebody unless there's historical precedent in our country of doing so, right? So if you're like a violent individual or you are a criminal or something, but you cannot disarm people other than that. So it has to be rooted in historical precedent.
Okay.
So
I understand
basically,
that.
it says that
And
there's
that's
no
valid.
new regulations can happen post Bruin unless they're historical, and all of the historical options of disarmament have already been our law in every single state. So basically, there really isn't really regulation. And honestly, I mean, I don't know the rest of the panel. I want to speak for the rest of the panel. The pew pew thing, I don't know if you guys really even care to talk about it, because I think there's other things you can have a better argument on against Trump. I'm not quite sure you're really going to get far with the Second Amendment argument, because he's clearly the better option. Democrats are not for it, and respectfully, I can understand why, but that's not their basis position, and I will never vote for somebody if they don't support 2A.
I can respect that response. That's not complete. Yeah, it's not a horrible response. Yes, we all really should, the whole reason why they came up with the Second Amendment was to prevent tyranny. When they started coming up with everything, that was to prevent the ability for our government to isolate people, to prevent them from being able to stand up for their own rights, such as the Constitution. So I
Yeah,
do
sure, but the
agree with some of
Constitution
that.
also allowed slavery, right? So like the Constitution can have its initial
its
beliefs. Well, not even
It
issues.
has its issues.
The founding fathers were all slave owners, and the founding fathers, what they intended wasn't always, sunshine and roses. So the Supreme Court is what we use now to modernize what those laws mean. So I don't really care what the founding fathers thought back in 1775 when they wrote up the Constitution. It doesn't matter. It matters what the Supreme Court says now. And they've been very clear.
Excuse me, I have to step in with a mod thing. Gambler, when we have you on mute, do not take yourself off of mute for any reason until you are being introduced and spoken to. Thank you.
Yeah, you are free. Oh, sorry.
No, I was just going to ask if you had any other questions for him, James. Please continue.
Yes, I did kind of want to ask about his viewpoint on the Strait of Hormuz foreclosure on Trump claiming that he's holding the gates closed. Something a little bit more relative towards our current predicament on our economy.
I mean, to my understanding, there is still a U.S. naval blockade controlling the flow of the Strait of Hormuz. Do we have control to send ships through? No, but we have control on us not allowing Iranian flagged ships to go through. So basically, no sides are winning. Does that kind of make sense?
No, I completely agree. I do.
So we de facto have control of the straits, because while our economy gets effed up, their economy is getting effed up because they're not having exports as well. And the difference is we have a $28 trillion GDP and they have virtually nothing. So they can tango all they want and drag this out. Their people will suffer and we will win, as we typically always do. It's just a matter of time.
Do you think we really win from this scenario when we started it?
I think it's unequivocal that we are winning and we will win, because Iran, they're not enriching uranium at this current state, at least from what we've been told. Their facilities have been wiped out, so whatever they have is what they have. And their state is completely, I don't want to say out of control, but like they don't even know who's controlling it. Is it the Ayatollah or is it the IRGC? It is a mess over there. And guess what it is here? Not a mess. You're paying high gas prices, but that's about it. We're all on TikTok enjoying our night, having discourse. They're not doing that in Iran. They're not going to be for a very long time.
Hey, look, I can understand that. We just went in there and absolutely wrecked their entire country with bombs, blowing up children's schools, and all these other things, even though we're the most advanced country in the world. So we claim, self-proclaimed. Do you think that kind of misfire should have happened?
I mean, that sentence is like circular because it's a misfire. So if it's a misfire, then miss meaning no, it shouldn't have happened. The United States also has not doubled down that, like, yes, we shot that target intentionally.
Well,
it's tragic. We didn't hit it intentionally.
Yeah, we definitely did hit it intentionally, thinking it was a active military base, but really had been decommissioned and turned into a school, and it had been known for like 15 years. The only did you see some of the reports on that?
No, I haven't seen the reports on that. But it wasn't a base; it was a school.
No, it was a retired military base for Iran that got turned into a children's school.
Sure, I think that's a pretty stupid place to put a school then.
All right, y'all.
Look, you gotta. Yes, sorry.
Real quick, that's all right. We can always circle back around to you. I promise. Slade, did you have anything to add? I saw you had popped a comment in the chat there.
Yeah, just this. Their country's so messed up, but ours is just, oh, we're so perfect. What the fuck you talking about? We're just so perfect. Like, seriously? Our country is freaking, our freaking country's like a fucking laughing stock.
Said the word perfect.
Well, you said, yeah, were we able to sit here and just relax and enjoy our night on TikTok Live? Well, this ain't fucking enjoyable, just so you know.
You have free
we have
will.
a dictator in our fucking office.
We have a dictator. So if we have a dictator, why isn't the SAVE Act passed yet? If we have a dictator, why is his Congress telling him no? His Republican Congress is saying no, we don't want to pass it. How would a dictator allow that to happen? Can you explain that one?
Because he keeps throwing fits. They're gonna get it. He's gonna try to get it done.
But dictators don't go through the legislative process.
Oh my God! Shut the fuck up. He's a fascist.
Oh, so he's a fascist now.
Slade, can I say one thing, bro?
You can right after he's finished. We always let Slay go because he's host. So I promise, James. Real quick, I'll let you finish up. Go ahead, Slay.
Right, like seriously. And if you can't admit it, then I'm sorry. You have TDS, Trump Devotion Syndrome, because goddamn, even a normal Republican could actually sit there and call it out. I've had several that have come up here and they can call out his BS. But you MAGA fucking cucks can't call anything out that he does. You can't say, oh, he's doing this is not good. This is not good.
No, I can. You said he's a dictator. I engaged with you specifically on the dictator comment.
And you sit there and say he's such a brave hero. Boy, that
never
brave
said
hero
that.
was hiding in the back of a goddamn food truck.
I never
with
said
his
that.
little mistress girlfriend.
I've never said he's a brave hero. You claimed
that's what your
he was a
MAGA-based
dictator.
claims.
You claimed he was a dictator, and I said, how would a dictator allow his Congress to not pass a law that he is demanding be passed? And then you couldn't articulate it, so then you changed it to a fascist, and now you're saying I called him a hero. None of these things I've said, so this is like a weird take.
Call him out for doing something wrong. Tell me, call something he did wrong.
Yeah,
because there's so much that he's fucked up.
I think
Call
what he
something
did.
out.
Yeah, I think him trying to extend negotiations with Iran is wrong. I think we should have engaged in military action probably about 4 weeks ago.
Why? Why?
Because the talks aren't working.
Why did we even engage to begin with? And I'm going to keep this brief. Why did we engage to begin with? Because according to our own intelligence department, Tulsi Gabbard, who testified under oath, that after we did our big old B-52 thing in the middle of the night, midnight hammer, that we had just totally obliterated every bit of their nuclear enrichment. It was gone, done, it's buried. They wouldn't be able to dig that out forever. It would be gone for a long, long time. So what changed in 6 months?
Easy. So one, the International Atomic Energy Agency found
Oh,
Iran.
bullshit. I'm done.
All right.
So
Okay,
are you going to say the IAEA did not find Iran at 60% uranium, or are we just going to get like hyper emotional on here? Because I'll talk to you and I'll tell you what Donald Trump
First
did
off,
wrong.
if we're gonna talk about the regulations, first off,
No, I'm talking about the
they've been under
IAEA.
contract. Yeah, the IAEA.
You guys are
They've been under regulation.
you guys are all over the map.
All right, y'all. All
No,
right,
no,
y'all.
no.
Hold on.
You brought up IAEA.
Actually asked a question by the host.
I'm confused.
I was asked a
Go ahead,
question
Slay.
by the host, technically, and
You're
I'm
right.
answering.
You're right.
And the
You're right. I'm
question
sorry.
was, why did we go there in the first place? And it's because the International Atomic Energy Agency found Iran to be at 60% uranium enrichment, which is not civilian
What is-
grade. That
What is Iranian? What is Iran's?
James.
That's my
I'm also-
answer. That's my
okay.
answer. We found them at military grade enrichment, and we had to stop that. Period.
Jake, yes, you are answering. James, please. Also, I'm
My
seeing.
apologies.
Yeah, I'm seeing Slay in between making some comments. So Slay, when you are actually finished, so we do know. If you could please say pass, we can help you kind of guide it a little bit better. You're the host, and you are the star of the show.
I said I was done talking.
No, he said he said he was done.
Okay, all right.
Talk to me because he doesn't believe in the IAEA.
Awesome. Okay.
No,
Embarrassing.
Jake,
we
stop.
gotta move this along because we're getting nowhere.
The host won't engage
have
with the
a follow-up?
conversation.
We're getting nowhere. We're getting nowhere. We have
He's
to
getting
move this
lost,
along.
and he knows it.
Jake, hush. We're getting nowhere.
Clear, can I?
We gotta
Can I have a follow up when you're done?
We got to
Yes,
move
you can,
along.
Jake. Or James, I'm sorry.
But Rage, we do have the order of Riley still had to say something. Sales says to
No,
say
I get
something.
no, I know. He meant like
And-
after everyone takes their turns, what he meant.
Yeah, and Gambler still has to be introduced. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be a bitch, but I'm trying to keep track and trying to keep it moving.
I appreciate you. Let's see, Gambler, real quick. Age, say who you voted for, please.
Yeah, age state. I'm 25, voted in California. I voted for Trump.
Okay, thank you. And we have REC. Can you give us age, say who you voted for, please? REC, you there? How do you pronounce that? Rack, race, whatever. RAC 1236.
Yeah,
Okay.
63 voted for Trump.
Okay, thank you so much. And again, we are utilizing hands in the chat to be able to be added to have a turn. Go ahead, Riley. If everyone can mute up, and then Riley's gonna talk to Jake. Go ahead.
Okay, I just have one question. I'm going to change the subject because I have a question for him, but he wouldn't answer in the comments to me. What is LGBTQ?
Are you asking for
You
like
know-
the acronym?
I am wanting to know what you think that is.
What the acronym is? I mean, can I even say those
Okay,
words on this
because-
TikTok, or will it get banned? I don't know.
Because you were saying that Bacon couldn't be married because he's in the LGBTQ. Do you understand what it means?
I do. I know that bi means two, and that there's only two people you can marry, but then the rest of the acronym contradicts itself by saying that there's more than two. So the whole acronym itself is contradictory, which I think is quite blissful. Also, I don't care about bacon. And the fact that you're trying to like battle for bacon is weird. But that's okay. If you feel like that gives you a righteous, spot in society
he's my
because you're
friend,
defending,
so
I'm
no.
sure he's your friend, your online friend. Sure. Yeah, but there you go. That's your answer. I've answered it. That's the answer.
That was pathetic, but okay.
It wasn't
pass.
pathetic. The acronym it absolutely
I
contradicts
said
itself.
pass.
I don't care what you said.
Okay.
All right, Jake.
We have we actually sales. You're up.
Oh yeah. magnitude. What's up, Jake? How you doing today?
Doing pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing all right. I'm not like these other weirdos. I actually support America. Just joking, y'all. Just joking. Don't hurt me. But I do have a question for you. Do you support the Iranian war at the moment?
Do I support it? I would say I would have to support it. I can see why we are there. I think it's one of those things. It's like when you're a kid and your teacher says you have homework, you don't want to do it as a kid, but in reality, you look back, you're like, you know, we kind of needed to do that. This is one of those things. I don't like the fact that we're there, but unfortunately, Iran has made a decision to enrich to almost weapons grade material, certainly not civilian use. Which is a threat to the international community. And they've articulated that, including Democrats.
And
Okay, yeah.
Can we also put it on the table that Iran has also been the highest grade for
Back to what I was saying. So do you agree of our partnership with Benjamin Netanyahu and his country?
Love that. You mean the partnership that Barack Obama signed with his MOU in his first administration or second administration? That
Yes.
one?
Do you agree with the partnership we are in currently with?
So that was a
Netanyahu?
resolution passed under Barack Obama's administration that we are
Yeah, I know.
bounded
I know.
to. So if you
I
know,
know.
it's not Donald Trump's relationship. This is United States relationship, and we have agreed to do that under Barack Obama's policies.
Yes, but my point is, as a Trump supporter, I have seen Trump openly support Benjamin Netanyahu when I feel like he should be doing the opposite and getting out of this deal with Benjamin Netanyahu, because Benjamin Netanyahu is the reason that us and Iran do not have a deal at the moment. Do you agree?
Donald Trump literally called Benjamin Netanyahu, quote, effing crazy on to reporters, and said that if it wasn't for him, that he wouldn't even be in office anymore, and that the people in Israel are not even a fan of him. But he called him, quote, effing crazy. So this president does not have unwavering love for Bibi, and nor do I. But unfortunately, we have established this relationship starting from Barack Obama with our $8 billion, $7 billion yearly contribution that Mr. Barack Obama thought was a great idea.
Yeah, and that's totally true. So why hasn't Trump left that deal? Why hasn't he cut that off at all? They have no power over us.
So Donald Trump doesn't have the power to do that. That would be Congress. That's the power of the purse. You guys love the separation of powers. Apparently, it's funny you say that. If he was a dictator, like Slay says, he would just do that. But unfortunately, he can't.
But he hasn't proposed the idea to Congress either.
You're right. He hasn't proposed the idea to Congress, and probably because we're currently actively in a war in which Israel is assisting us in. So I think logically speaking, why would you want to kick out the player that is on your team?
Because it's kind of like we're the O-line and Israel is the quarterback that doesn't get touched. When it comes to having them on our team, quote unquote, we had a deal with Iran, and then Israel decided, we don't like that, we don't care, and then proceeded to boom Iran again and deals off. So now we're back in war with them. So it would have been in the best interests of the country, and I believe in Trump, for his campaign to disengage with Benjamin Netanyahu and Israel as an entirety, and because majority people who are supporting him are, in my opinion, not that intelligent.
Sure, but again, forget about Benjamin Netanyahu, because it's not really the issue. The issue is Iran having near weapons grade enriched uranium. That is the problem the international community has aligned on. Democrats have said that Iran cannot get a nuke. So here we are. Donald Trump, which, by the way, you guys make fun of him. You call him a taco because he flip-flops.
Don't say you guys. I'm a Republican.
Sure.
I just don't support the Iranian war.
Everybody makes fun of Donald Trump because he flip-flops. Donald Trump has dragged his feet to, and this is what I told the host I disagree with Trump on. He has been playing this diplomatic game for months, and Iran They won't accept anything. And the latest MOU Donald Trump offered was 12 times the amount of money than the JCPOA, and they still won't take it. So Iran clearly is trying to extort the United States out of an exponential amount of money, and we're not playing the game. We're not doing it. And we don't have to. We have the cards. We have ace, king, queen, jack, and they got a hand of a coke hand. The only thing that we've done is we've calmed our restraints and not used our military on them. I mean, not to the degree that we could have.
Yeah, and I agree. So, do you agree that we should, and then
Yes.
directly after the that is handled, we should get away from Israel?
I don't know about get away with Israel. Depends how Iran would act after that. But no, I do believe that military action is needed in Iran more than what we're doing now.
Okay, I agree with you. I just wanted to get your take on that. I land my plane. I'm good, y'all.
Okay, we got Rage. Rage, did you have to say anything real quick? I know Queen has been very patient.
Well, I know, but Critter, also you and I are mods. We've been modding. We haven't had a chance to jump in the debate. Everybody else has. So to me, everybody can wait. Okay? And Slay is going to take Gambler. Slay is going to talk to Gambler because this is really irritating right now. Not you, Critter. I love you to pieces. I'm just trying to make everything fair for everybody. Everyone's gotten to talk. So go ahead, Slay. You can take Gambler on, and then we'll start it over, okay? I know you are, James.
All right, Gambler, why'd you vote for Trump?
Yeah, I mean, a few reasons I voted for Trump. You want me to just list one or all of them? Because I feel like staying on one topic is smarter than jumping to a bunch of different topics.
Hit me with your first topic, and I'll see if it's even something I want to talk about.
Okay. You probably might not like it or agree with it, but I voted for a man who is falsely accused of being a rapist and an SAer every single day for the last 10 to 20 years. I don't agree, nor do I oblige by that labeling. And no one can actually prove it. So I think the truth matters, and that's one reason I voted for Trump.
Okay, so you said you said that it's a lie that he wasn't convicted. He was not there's no judgments against him for SA at all, right?
Yeah, so I never said that. I said the mislabeling of Trump as a rapist / SAer. Yeah. It's actually quite disgusting, false accusations like that. But everyone on the internet seems to just agree with it because that's what the news and Twitter and TikTok says, and it's actually quite deplorable in my opinion. So I'm not going to vote for the Democrats who say the exact same thing every day, that Trump is a rapist and an SAer. That's just not my thing.
But let me ask you, okay, do you consider it to be a form of grape if you just take your fingers and stick it up inside of a female?
I'm glad you mentioned that because if you're talking about Carol too, which is a civil case, there is no actual proof that Trump did anything like this, and that's the whole point about the mislabeling I am mentioning. There is no evidence or proof or anything to prove that he actually did this thing. He was responsible for damages based off of the case, not that he actually did the thing. So you can say he inserted his digits, doesn't mean he did it.
Okay, well, when he first when she put out her book, this is where he hung himself. She put out a book. It didn't name any names in that book whatsoever. No names. It just mentioned what had happened to her. So all of a sudden, out of the freaking blue, Trump decides she's defaming me. So he's tried to sue her. Well, because of all that, he of course his suit didn't go nowhere, but so she went after him for defamatory. Well, in order for her to prove that he defamed her, she had to prove that act happened. So a jury of 9 actually, they said that he did that. And one of the jurors on that was actually a Trump supporter.
Yep.
So, I mean, all it would have took was for that one juror to actually tank the entire thing and be like, I don't believe he did it.
Yep, so the disconnect that everyone who says he is this is that they don't understand the difference between a criminal case and a civil case, especially this civil case, right? A civil case, when there's a jury, right? Jury trial. All that needs to happen is a preponderance of evidence, which is anything past 50%. Sure, it could be 75%, it could be 80%, but it only has to be 50%, which is a much lower burden of proof than a criminal case. And it's also not represented between the individual, it's represented by the state, a criminal case. So the jury unanimously decided that her arguments were stronger than Trump's team's. That's it. Not that he actually did anything. There was no proof or evidence to prove that he did.
So
mentioned
let
in
me
the
ask,
book.
let me ask you if
It was
if-
1993,
say this-
1994.
Oh my goodness.
James, that is also incorrect.
Say-
She did not give an articulable date, time, month, or year. She said it was in between a certain time, and I can
good
understand the trauma that quote unquote might have happened, that she would forget these things. But unfortunately, that doesn't hold up in court. And Trump did bite himself in the ass slay. You are correct. He did contradict himself a couple of times, like the whole picture thing. But
And it's not just that. If this was you, and you knew that you had a chance, yet you put yourself in Trump's shoes. You know you're famous, and you knew that this could hang over you for the rest of your fucking life, but you had an opportunity to 100% clear yourself. And why would you not take that opportunity to do so?
yeah, so I'm not going to speak on Trump, obviously, but I would say that in this civil case, DNA is not mandatory. The only way it would be mandatory is through a court order, which was not given. They just asked him for his DNA. He does not have to give him his DNA. It's innocent till proven guilty, not guilty till proven innocent.
But unfortunately, that he now has to live with that.
Yeah,
if
he has
he
to-
would
he
have
has to
wanted to
live
make,
with a
if he
civil
wanted, if he
lawsuit.
wanted 100% be able to say, I did not do that. If he would have gave up his DNA and it would have proved to not been his DNA, then they would have been right there. Trump's lawyers would have been like, there you go, open and shut. The jury would have found that they would have said he didn't do it. This case he would have never been found adjudicated for it.
No.
I mean, I'm sorry, but he
yeah.
now has to live with that.
Yeah,
So
adjudication,
unfortunately,
the judge's opinion, but the civil lawsuit was for defamation and battery, or SA in New York. But again, it's a civil suit. He did not. He's not convicted. He is not guilty. He paid damages for responsibility for the case, not that he actually did the thing.
No,
And until someone can prove otherwise, the mislabeling will always have me support someone who was falsely accused of horrible, horrible things.
So, oh, good God, never mind. I can't. I can't.
I know, 'cause you don't have a rebut.
I'm done because I'm gonna say shit it's not gonna be good. Rage.
Slay, can I have a word?
It's gonna go real quick. Queen and then James. Okay.
Yeah, that's
Real
the way I
quick.
have it written down, Rage, so that I can confirm. I'm keeping it on pencil, right? And
You rock. You rock. Thanks, Critter. All right, Queen, your timer's set. Go ahead.
I was gonna say before you start the timer, I wanted to do a quick mod announcement, real quick, Rage.
Sure.
Real quickly, and I'm just gonna make this brief. If anybody talks while someone's talking to the opposition, and you come off a mute and it's not your turn, you will be dropped. We're not gonna overtalk each other. We're not gonna interrupt while the person's talking. So, oh, and it was my turn, so he ran anyways. So I just want to make that announcement real quickly, Rach, because it's to the point where people start talking over each other, and we're not gonna have that tonight. And I agree with you.
Got it.
So hold on. As a mod, I am still able to talk, so I am making that announcement. So, but that being said, and like I said, we're gonna do this correctly. We're gonna stay on mute when we have a one-on-one conversation. And if anyone comes off a mute that's not part of the conversation, you only be told once. If you come off a mute again while two people are talking, you will be dropped out of the box. So we're not going to do this tonight. So,
Queen, what about my little real quick question, Queen? What about my little sporadic comments? Am I allowed to do those? Just my real quick sporadic comments. Pretty please.
We would rather not, Sales. But,
For another night, I'll write them down and save them. It's okay.
Go ahead, Queen. You
That
are
would
the
be up to
queen.
the other mod.
Sorry, Sales, we love you. Maybe in a little bit, but we got like 40 folks on here, so we're just gonna get through them. All right, timer's going on.
Critter.
Go ahead.
No, he left.
Oh,
Well,
fantastic.
I was gonna say before he. Well, I'm just gonna say what I was gonna say anyways, because I didn't get a chance to talk to Jake. He thinks he's from State Farm, and Gambler who doesn't believe in the truth. So I'm just gonna say, just get this out there. The fact that we have to keep talking about this because the fact that you guys don't understand that yes, he was found liable, and yes, there's court documents out there that says that, means that you guys don't do research. All right, the topic that doesn't even land my plane right there. And notice I didn't get upset, I didn't get angry, and I just kept my peace and kept my calm. And Sales, I did take your advice, and before I came up, I did my breathing exercise. So I'm good on that one now. So, let's just try to keep. Let's just keep it civil, please. That's all I'm asking. I don't want Slade to get to the point where he's just gonna end it because we can't keep this under control. So let's keep it under control tonight. So, thank you.
Okay, Gage, you need to, your turn, my dear, and then James, okay?
Oh, I'm good. I mean, there's no ops, so I'm good.
Okay. I just have to make sure.
Thank you, Critter. Oh, but you're like part of the fam. You're like the brother we never asked for. So I mean, are you really ops?
I mean, kind of. I mean, I actually have a new opinion on something that y'all are gonna hate. So we can all.
You're the stepchild. You're the stepchild that we want to return. Anyway. James, it is your turn, my friend. Go ahead, James.
There's not enough social programs.
Man, all the
Okay, go to
all
the
the
room.
operas. Yeah, all the opposite aggressors. I just wanted to ask, it transformed one from the SAE or whatever. What was it? The Iranian stuff, but then it switched over to the SA stuff. But a lot of people don't know that Trump got tried in 1993 and 1994 and paid out $3 million on both cases for SA and had them sign a do not talk about. And it's mind blowing. So I never knew this. I was actually an original Trump supporter. And with the EJ files, dude, brought so much enlightenment. I didn't like him already coming into the second term. And it was nah, I don't want this. I don't want either of them. And that my wife fucking went into the EJ files, dude, and we found so much crap. It was and then it just went down a freaking rabbit hole of 1993, 1994, paid out $3 million to each family. It was just absolutely crazy. And it's these people really believe in their heart of hearts for some reason that somebody so corrupt could be genuine. Oh my God, his niece wrote a book about him. It is one of the most mind-boggling reads if you've ever read it, by his niece, who's a practicing therapist and psychologist, I believe. It's mind-boggling. If you guys ever want to read it, it is definitely eye-opening.
Okay, but it's a book. Do you have receipts?
It's her her memoir.
And again, everybody says everything against Trump.
No, I mean, I was a Trump supporter in the beginning. I thought he might try to change the country, do some good, and then I didn't realize at first that it was just a billionaires bullshit club. Like that's all it turned into. I mean, 1948 when they started the 16th Amendment, when they passed lobbying as a legal thing, like that was the turning point for all of us in this entire country. Like that's legal bribery. I mean, but that's a different page for a different story for a different day. Anyway, has anybody else heard about the 1993, 1994 cases against Trump?
Rage, that was my point. Can I go or?
Real quick,
Yeah,
just
somebody else
let me
first.
hold on. Let me introduce a new person here. Hi, Simply. How are you?
I'm blessed. How y'all doing?
Good. Good. We're doing all right. Can you give us
All
a
right.
age, state, who you
Hello.
voted for, please?
Hi.
I'm 56, Cincinnati, Ohio, and I voted for Miss Kamala Harris.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Okay, and who was next? Was it Sales next?
No, we actually have, but no, we actually have family had something in, and then if Sales wants to go, the way I'm keeping it. So yeah, Simply, we will get back to you. We have an etiquette here. If we're going to make comments, whatever, you put your hand up.
Okay.
We try to stay muted until we are addressed. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Yeah.
All right. Thank you, hon. All right. So family, go ahead.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
How you all doing tonight?
Okay. How you?
I'm good.
Hello, fam.
I have found out a lot of things over the last 4 or 5 days that I have been a part of the indivisible groups. Now, I don't know if any of all this is true or not, and I've been doing some research to do some backup research to find this out, and about 90% of it is true. So we are in a very desperate, very difficult situation. And as far as that goes, we as in we the people, okay? And I'm not talking about just us. I'm talking about Democrats and Republicans. We all need to come together, you guys. No. And we as Republicans and Democrats, and I'm not talking about the MAGA party, and that's what I call them because they are separate. Okay, they are in a cult situation where they have fallen under that guy in the White House. We really need to come together because he has plans to make this nation his militia, which is ICE and the National Guard. He's already got them deployed in Washington, D.C. and in Florida. We really need to come together because they have plans for a coup in November. And this is not just rumors. These are people who have seen these plans. So we really need to come before November, and everybody, you need to get the message out there to your friends, to your family, and to vote. And with that, I'd land my plane.
The coup in November, you're referring towards the elections?
Yes.
Okay.
Now, real quick question. Now, family, is there document Connor? Is there documents that you said these people have?
I have not seen the documents myself, but there are indivisible leaders, right? That you can find on the internet and in indivisible Facebook pages that have access to these documents.
Okay.
Right? And these plans.
Okay.
That they will have ICE groups and MAGA groups at each and every election office on the days of election, and that they have MAGA plants in post offices that will be taking mail-in vote, mail-in vote, the mail-in vote letters
Ballots.
and stuff, and be grouping them
Ballots.
up and putting them in a box. And this is how I hear it. Okay, this is what I'm understanding, and they will put them off to the side.
Well, because the Supreme Court made that ruling in February that mail did not have to get to its like they can't be sued if mail does not get to its intended destination, even if
This
that's
is what I'm trying
intentionally.
to tell you. Okay.
Yeah, I knew that was going to be a problem.
Okay,
That's why I'm
that
trying
is
to
going to be a big
process.
problem. That is going to be a big problem because what they're going to end up doing is they're going to put the mail-in votes to the back. Okay.
Right.
So
Right.
that they can make up all kinds of excuses at the post office and saying that,
Uh,
well, they didn't get out because we had other things that were a priority.
not
And
not
they were,
not
Yeah.
being a bitch, not being a bitch, but we really kind of need sources. I would hate anything. We here.
Yeah.
We don't need to be spreading just conspiracy theories or whatever. You need to have an actual source because
that
we don't want to.
I will get as many sources to you guys as I
If you
possibly
could
can.
possibly do that, and please even possibly
Yes.
go and post it in the post the link in the chat part, because one thing we don't want to do, none of us want misinformation out there, because that also can get Slay's
Yeah.
taken down. So
Oh,
we
absolutely.
we don't need to be spreading anything that we don't have any links for or that. Rage.
Well, this
we
is
got
like I told you. I
all right,
said the
sorry,
source
family.
is
Not
coming from.
interrupting. You got to keep things moving.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry. We do have Simply coming up. Simply, you had a comment real quick, and then if anybody else wants to follow Simply, please raise your hand, and I will try to get to you as fast as possible. So it would be Simply and then Bacon. Okay, and
if I can
you,
go
Bubba,
after,
you
that'd be
stay
great.
on hold until we talk to you. Thank you. All right, go ahead, Simply.
I was just wondering about Erica Kirk. The last interview I seen her in, she said she was having a baby. Is she still
What?
pregnant?
Oh, I don't know. Does anyone know?
That's some TMZ shit.
No, she was no. She was on somewhere talking. He said, "Well, Charlie left me a gift. I'm pregnant." Now I know I ain't going crazy.
I'll
That
see if
child
I
said
can
she was
find
Let's
it.
pregnant.
fucking mulch that baby and get rid of the immigrants. Fuck 'em, dude.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
God damn, that was brutal. That was damn.
I will see. I'll see if I can find anything on that. Simply, real quick, y'all. While we're on, I'm gonna be running to the convenience store, so please don't act a fool. I just
Rage,
putting
if you
myself
want to
on
switch
mute.
spots, if you want to
Yeah.
switch spots with me, I'll keep the fort, because Slay and I always work together really, really good. So if you want me to step in where you are, thank
Yeah.
you.
Critter.
Go for it.
Critter.
Yeah. Yes, Else.
Two things. One, real quick, I just fact checked. She is not pregnant, or at least has not said anything openly to the public. Number one, and number two, I was next. Rage
Okay.
at me next.
All right. Bacon, you do have your hand up. What you need, babe?
I just want to borrow this screen real quick, your screen real quick. This article just came out around 2-3 hours ago. ICE right now will have a glove that can electrocute. They said so you will comply very fast. Another $200 million on our tax money that will have our immigrants.
Bacon, real quick. I just not saying anything. I know what you're talking about. It's 20 million, not 200, and it
Yeah,
hasn't been
20
officially
million.
passed.
Not
Yeah, but it
yet,
hasn't officially. Yes,
but
but yes, I do know what you're talking.
but the other thing is that is because I was once an immigrant, and these MAGA Republicans doesn't know how how hard it is to come here, quote unquote, legally. What's the
Can I?
hold on before you can rebuttal on me. So I have a question. What did immigrant that has done to this country to deserve this? What did immigrants has done to y'all? We never came here to harm y'all. We never come here to steal the job. We never come here to commit crimes. We come here to better our lives. So
I just
sometimes
I just want to ask like for more details. I just want to ask for more details what you were talking about.
You can easily on AP News. You can Google this.
Bacon, if you could you put if you have the link, could you put it down in the comments?
Yeah, I'll try to copy and paste the link for you guys. But I wanna ask everybody, what have we done? What Mexican, Filipino, Chinese, or anybody that came here quote unquote legally done to y'all? Because when you visit our I'm gonna talk to you. I'm literally asking for a fucking friend. I have no fucking answer. When you visit our country, we welcome you with fucking open arms. We feed you.
It could be psoriatic arthritis, a chronic inflammatory disease that attacks your joints on the inside.
Fucking damn it.
All right. Thank you, Bacon.
Okay, Bacon. I understand what you're saying, honey.
We do. All right. Anybody have anything to say? All right. Now, we got a new panelist up. Daniel, could you please state your age, the state you are from, and who you voted for in the last election?
I'm 20 and I am from Illinois and I support Kamala.
All right. Slay?
Wasn't you here yesterday?
No, I was not.
Okay. I mean, he's a friendly, so.
Okay.
Anybody else have anything to say? Anybody? Okay. We also have to make an announcement. Please be sure to be tapping that screen, repost, add it to your story. We need to get the viewers up. Our numbers are doing pretty good so far. Please, if you can, if you care to give gifts, please do. We always welcome that. You don't have to. It's not a requirement. Follow Slay. Make sure you spread the word that we're here. We do welcome ops, but we do have an etiquette. If you come in the room, you will be muted when you first get up, okay? And you stay on mute until we recognize you. And the reason why we do this is so that everybody gets a turn. We are trying to be as fair as we possibly can. We understand that frustration runs very high, but we are all humans. We are all allowed to have our opinions. That's great. But we ask that you don't speak over each other. If we start hearing majorly starting to hear you do nothing but insult or anything, you will be automatically dropped. So with that being said, Slay, is there anything that you want to add, being that you are the host?
Nope. Just that we will use hand emojis in the comments to actually, so that way mods know who would like to speak, so that way we're not all trying to speak over each other, and that way we kind of have an order of who would like to speak, so we do our best Sometimes we might miss a hand, but we try. We do our best. We're not perfect. I don't expect perfect. So,
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Sly.
yeah. So, Carolyn Levitt, she announced today she's leaving the White House at the end of the month.
Woohoo!
That's what I did, and I found several links that do confirm this. CBS News, the BBC. So it is easily Googled. Sales, you have something to say on this too? Because I saw your hand up there.
No, it was from a topic earlier, but a lot of stuff got said in between, so I'm just waiting for my turn.
Okay, well, I mean, I'm just waiting for those papers to come through where we can return you back to. But no, you know I love you. Say, anything else? Say.
No, for now, that's where I'm at the moment.
Okay. Sales, do you want to actually bring up a topic? Is there something that you do want to? If it is your turn, go ahead and take it.
Yeah, I just need a second. It's for James. Real quick, James, you were talking about the two cases that Trump paid off, in the '90s to two different women for SA, correct? Oh, James,
Yes, I'm
gotcha,
here. I'm here.
gotcha. So do you know why he paid them off?
Honestly, I would need to go back and look at the written stuff that I read. But specifically, it was from SA assaults from where Trump was in other people's family homes in the 80s, and then it eventually came out in the 90s. And 93 and 94, he paid off $3 million with, do not disclose forms of similar SA situations. I would need to dig a little bit more deeper and get some screenshots for you guys. I do know I've read that shit personally. It was quite eye-opening to the decades of assault towards people and young children that were happening. I did not know about, and I was a Trump supporter in the first term, and I didn't know that there was so much stuff going on behind the scenes with the EJ files and all of the other scenarios happening. My wife started digging into it deep because all the EJ files started coming out. And then we started together digging deeper and deeper. And like one of them got paid out $3 million, one of them got paid out $3.6 million in 1993 and 1994, and then again in like 2011. But yeah, there was a lot of very and even Pam Bondi said if we were to charge everybody who is possibly convictable, would crash our government. At that point, what do we say as a society about our government when the AG says we cannot do this to every political official because it would literally catastrophically condemn our government? Then we need to get rid of them. That's what that means. How are these billionaires getting away with such atrocities?
Yeah, James.
Not the first time, actually.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's not the first.
Why did I get muted?
That was an accident. I'm sorry. I hit the wrong
You're
thing. I'm
good.
sorry. I apologize.
So James,
No, not yet.
James, I agree
Yeah,
with you
bro.
on the second part, but my question was, do you know why Trump paid him off? And you said you didn't because it's been a minute since you read all the court hearings and stuff. I didn't know about it. Like you said, I didn't know about those court hearings. Actually, it didn't ever go to court, but I didn't know about it, so I read into it. The reason both of those women got paid off, one got paid off $2.9 million, one got paid off $3.6 million. The reason that happened was because the lawyers of both of the women said there was no substantial evidence and that they would possibly lose that case. That they did not have enough evidence. So Trump made a deal and said, "I will not bring your name into the public. I will give you a payoff just so it does not have any tarnish on my name," because at the time he was a large, well-known businessman, and it wasn't necessarily because he was trying to hide anything. According to him, wasn't that it was and his lawyer, it wasn't that he was trying to hide anything. He's trying to save face, and they would have most likely lost anyway. But as you know, just because you win doesn't mean you don't have criticism after. I mean, we could talk about O.J. Simpson's case. Yes, he won the case, but he still got a lot of backlash after. So he was just paying off to save face, according to him and his lawyer. They wouldn't have won that
you
case
do know
either way.
OJ wrote a second book that says, "If I did it, how I would get away with it." Did you ever hear about that book?
I did not necessarily read it, but I've heard of it. But that's exactly my point. People get away with things and still do them, but also people get proven innocent in O.J. Simpson's case, but could still be guilty and are called guilty in many times in many ways. O.J. Simpson's still called guilty today, whether you believe that or not. Whatever. So that's just what I was saying for those two cases. The reason they were paid off was because of
I thought it was a good argument, bro. I thought it was a very good argument.
I look, I'm not disagreeing. Yeah, I understand your point. I'm not disagreeing. I understand it. But here's my question. Is that
we have got to move this along. We have got to move this along, guys. Sorry.
I think he just cooked everybody. I think he did good, dude.
If you come off of if you come off of the mute one more time, off time, I am dropping you. We have an etiquette here. Harley, you do have something to say. Please go ahead, and then off time we will introduce you, and we will turn you over to the host. Go ahead, Harley.
Okay, first of all, off time, what is your age, your state, and who did you vote for?
Yeah, 46 Texas and Trump.
All right. We can get back to me afterwards. You want to slay?
Yeah, why'd you vote for Trump?
Obviously, immigration, obviously the economy, obviously keeping men out of women's sports, men out of women's bathrooms. Just common sense. You have to build a foundation before you can build up, right? And I think what we were just trying to do is just break down to the basics, break down to the common sense, and try to get everybody to agree, the basics before we can build up and build the country. So I think Donald Trump's doing a great job trying to figure out how we can get people out of the country that don't belong here. How many people do we want competing with American workers? Why would you want to import millions of people to compete with anybody's jobs? It's bad for all Americans. Supply and demand, simple enough. It's a part of the reasons why wages are suppressed and home prices are going up, rents are going up, food prices are going up. It's supply and demand. We have finite resources here in this great country, and you're wanting to bring in infinite amount of people,
Half time,
can't
how
do
old
that.
are you?
Can I
I already introduced myself. Go back and rewind. Look at the clip.
Oh, okay, off time. Listen here. Listen, these people are
No.
What?
He's still talking to Slay. Stay muted until Slay says he passes.
Passes what? What do I have to pass?
Not you.
They're not talking to you. They're talking to me. They're talking to me.
I'm talking to the panel, okay?
What does he have to pass? What
Off,
is it?
hush. We have an etiquette
Kind of
here.
like
We have an etiquette here, okay? The way this works, you get introduced. You get past to Slay. Slay speaks to you. Then he says he passes. Then we go in order. People have their hands up to speak and respond. Like after Slay says he passes, then Harley's got. And if you take yourself over mute one more time, I am dropping you. You
I wish
understand?
we did that at the border. That'd be awesome.
Bye. All right.
Gosh darn it! I've really had some questions for
I
him.
know, but he wouldn't follow the etiquette. Harley, do you have anything else to say? Were you finished completely, or
I mean, I just was trying to introduce him to make sure that we
okay?
could speed things the fuck along. But
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Okay, Bacon, do you still have anything to
Right.
say? Bacon, do you still?
I'm just gonna hold on one
Brandon,
second.
I will get to
Hold
you in a moment.
on,
Stay on
hold
hold,
on,
please.
hold on one second. I'm just gonna say this to off if he or down in the comment section. I was an immigrant. It takes years to come here. The first step to come here, quote unquote, legally is to step into the U.S. soil, which is embassies, borders, uh, airports, and those kind of ports. Then, sorry.
All right, Harley was not finished, so I do apologize to Harley.
no, Bacon is still talking. He can finish, and then
No,
I
no, no,
go.
no. I apologize. I apologize. Go
I
ahead.
apologize, hon.
He's
You were
not baking
talking.
his McGriddle. Get it right. Cheese and rice.
Shannon, if you get off of mute one more time, I swear I'm gonna drop you.
Drop me, but you were to get his name right. He's
Goodbye.
McGriddle, not bacon.
I am not one to be fucked with tonight. Do not
Me
mess
neither.
with me. But no, please, Bacon. Please continue. I'll
Okay.
talk after you, buddy.
Okay. And what you call this? Oh, look at off time. Go home. I'm a U.S. citizen, bud. Holy shit, freaking Christ. Anyways, and if you want to jump into the box, you can more than happy to engage with you with immigration laws. Go ahead. I landed my plane. I'm done.
I was just gonna say. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead, Harley. Bacon said he was done.
I was just gonna say I don't see what the problem is with going after everyone who's, I mean, why is it that, when some Billy Bob individual from Mississippi does some bad shit, instant cuffs, but when it's, let's say, Lindsey Graham or some other influential individual, they can skirt away from what they did. So I say we should go after every individual who's done something bad, whether it was being on the E-files or some shit like that. Let the economy crash. We can rebuild. I feel like we can rebuild from anything almost, as long as, nuclear winter doesn't happen.
Okay, so you do agree that we can reset the government. We can do a whole reset. That Pam Bondi, what she said was a complete fallacy, saying that if we convicted every person in the EJ files, and therefore the government and the government would just cease to exist, almost, is how she tried to put it.
Yes,
You agree that that's a complete fallacy, because that
complete
is
scorched earth.
Yes, it's complete fallacy, and I agree with you. And I would love to keep an op up here, like Slay said in the comments. We need them here, because I really did kind of want to cook about the fact that, people coming into our country and all this other stuff. What they fail to realize is that the economic GOPD is that immigrants are actually contributing in taxes $1.6 trillion, and they only ever take, I think it was like freaking 600 billion in donations. So therefore, their contribution is literally almost $1 trillion a year. Like back in before 1940, when we had the open border policy, before the World War I happened. Actually, I'm sorry, that was 1920s when that happened. But before that, we had an open border policy to where Native Mexicans and Native Americans could travel in and out freely, and they would pick the crops, and we would benefit from it. And then the government got shut down about it, and they didn't want immigrants coming in. It's just absolutely absurd because they've been upholding our economy by trillions of dollars, but yet nobody wants to talk about this. They always want to say they take, but they're not taking. They're adding to us. Just like the whole fact of like everything with the economics revolution since the 60s has not been built off the gold back note, but the euro back note off of the fact that Iran and all of the other Middle Eastern countries exchanged their oil barrels for American currency, because what it does is it upholds our economic standards. It upholds our GOPD, and because they're trading in that, then therefore what happens is that holds us up. And it also makes everybody else have to trade in that. And our agreement with them was that we were going to back them if they ever got invaded. I land my plane. If anybody has a comment.
Yeah, and Slays, just so you know, the only time that I hit the disconnect or whatever is when they're starting to get really, really out of hand, and they are like totally disrespecting. Or when you finally say, "I am totally done with this person," I'm not going to drop them. I want the ops up here too, because that's what this is about. But we can't. We even with friendlies, and this goes to all of us, including myself. Don't talk over each other. Don't spread false information. Don't start arguing over a point where it gets ridiculous in here, because we're going to lose control. And we do have an order and we have an etiquette. And I know I hate it too, but we do have to do this. Otherwise, this, we're trying to boost Slay here. This is his show. Okay. He is the star of the show. He is the master of the show. Okay. So I don't want to hear, us getting on the same subjects and keep bullshitting around. Let's make our points and get to it and so on. Harley, do you have anything else you need to say? Do you have anything else to say? Anybody on the panel else have anything else to say?
I want to say something because I don't want to repeat the commenter's name, but I just want to say this. We built this country. Immigrants built this freaking country from the ground up.
I would say that our parks are at the core of what is best about this country.
And without immigrants, their economy will crash. Your tourism will crash. $90.8 billion of your tourism dollars will collapse without us. There is travel nurses that takes care of you. If there is a diseases, who will you run to? Travel nurses. Nurses with a license to come to every fucking country to take care of you fucking sick people. And you disrespect us. You disrespect all of those who will take care of you. Travel nurses, Rage. Travel nurses. You know, the nurses that travels all around the world.
And you can't lay your hand flat or open a jar. Know that surgery isn't the only option. Don't be a Viking. Request a modern
McGriddle, may I ask a question? I was just trying to ask, like,
Yeah, go
what
ahead.
has you so upset, McGriddle? Is it the fact of people don't respect immigrants, or is it the fact that people don't
I was
respect those who are taking care of everybody? Like, somebody who like puts their life on the line, like my wife. My wife delivers babies every night. She's a hospital delivery nurse. I'm just asking, like, and she's like quadracial, and she's mixed. It's like, why? What makes you so upset, brother? Like, you feel like it seems like it's personal for you.
it is personal to me. Number one, I was affected by ICE. I was detained 40 minutes on my job, and I'm gonna show you something. I'll show you someone.
Brother, I agree with you. It is completely wrong. Like, dude, I'm from Maryland. I've been pulled over in Baltimore 4 different times for having a black man in my car just because I was in the hood. They thought I was a drug addict because I'm an in shape, fit white man with a black man in my passenger seat who is a coworker who I'm dropping off at his house. And they have literally pulled me over for falsifying, saying I had an out headlight. They pulled me over for so many different things, but 4 to 5 different times I've been pulled over for being a white man in the hood because I was dropping a coworker off. And I've had literally to fight with the police over it numerous times. Like, so yes, I agree. Like, yes, racial profiling within zoning is a very real problematic thing.
James, hold on one second.
I'm sorry, Griddle. Yeah, go ahead, buddy. I'm sorry.
Can I have a big? Can I have your box?
Yeah, I'll put you up here. Hang on a minute. Just so I can get you up here. Here we are.
See that picture, James? That was my fiance. I was gonna propose to her. I was ready to bring her here.
What do you mean was? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Are you okay, bro? Is she okay?
I really don't want to talk about this because I made her a promise
brother,
that I will never.
we don't have.
No. You opened it up and I.
Okay. We're listening.
I told her it's not safe for her to come here. And she ended the relationship because I promised her. And for her safety, I am concerned about her safety because of this administration. And I'm driving out. I can't. I'm sorry.
We love you, Bacon. We love you.
We love you,
You
buddy.
too. Listen, I love you too. You can't let MAGA upset you like this. You can't. And if they're going to,
Yeah,
you need to
brother.
take a break for your mental health because this is the second time that this has happened. Whoever upset him? Are they still around in here?
No, I don't believe they are. But he was a little upset earlier, so I think it just built up on him. I think it's getting to him.
Yeah, it started from the comments. They were being a jerk.
What happened with his wife? Like, what happened with his wifey? Is she okay?
Yeah, that was Bacon. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
we're not going to talk about that.
Oh, I just figured
Oh,
he
okay,
put the
we don't need to
picture
talk
up.
about
So
it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
I was
most
just
upset.
asking
Let's
if
not
she's
talk about it.
okay. Okay. I just wanted to ask if she was okay. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to pry.
no, James, it's okay. Bacon is the one that had the picture up, and he was explaining it. It's fine. It's fine. You're fine. You didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, thanks, and that is too, as a friend too. Thank you for caring about him because we all do love him. So yeah, thank you.
Like, I can tell
Anyways,
he's
to
very
switch-
emotionally upset. Like, I hope his wife is okay.
Let's just say
You
Trump's
know.
making things very difficult for people all over the world. That's where we'll just leave it at.
Shit.
Just letting you
That's
know
an
that Bacon
understatement.
is loved all
That's an
over
understatement.
TikTok.
Yes, he is, and I don't know what happened. If someone said something to him, but
Like I said, Rage, it did start like really earlier. He was starting to get a little bit upset, and I saw him getting a little stirred up, and it's just building on him. And yeah, he'll be all right as long as he has us.
Yeah.
If somebody can, please also go and check on him, make sure he is okay.
But at the same time, y'all, none of this stuff is worth our mental health at all. And just a reminder, if y'all find yourself getting frustrated, annoyed, irritated, it's okay to, step back and not, be involved with those people who don't have empathy, who aren't showing you empathy. It's okay to do that for a while if you need to. I think that's important for everybody to realize too. A lot of us do these panels all day, every day. A lot of us, some people don't. Some are disabled. Some of us work part-time. Some of us are in school. So some of us have the time to be online if we're not doing other things. And it can really build up mentally for people. And it's really important just to have somebody say, hey, it's okay to take a break if you need it. It helps keep the panel run smooth. It helps prevent people from feeling terrible up here. We want to make this a good, decent space. We want to have fun debating. We want to protect people's feelings and stuff too. So,
Hey, yeah, back to subject. What do you guys think about the new thing with ICE with the electronic gloves that they want to try to give them?
What is this? I have not heard of this. Please explain.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, I heard
Yeah.
about
We had a
that.
conversation about this last night.
Yeah, what they're trying to do is they are trying to give ICE these gloves that are shock gloves. They are normally used to control like untamable animals. They are also used in prisons where there is like very dangerous people. So they are thinking about issuing these to ICE. So there's our money going right there for that.
What in the almighty holy oh my god, why? What the freaking frax is happening?
Critter,
Are you serious? They're coming out with coming out with electrical gloves, like taser gloves?
That is correct. Yes.
I'm pretty sure you can probably tell by my picture what I think about that.
Dude, like the yeah, it's just World War II, American version. This is absolutely absurd. So absurd. Like, these are native people from America. These are natives. Like, you can call them Mexican, you can call them South Americans, you can call them Central Americans, you can call them Hispanics, but they are native. They are native to this fucking country. My great great grandfather was full-blooded Cherokee. I just happened to got washed out by all the whiteness, German and Irish. And this is just absolutely absurd, dude. Like, we don't talk about the Trail of Tears in the American history books in school. We don't talk about the freaking absurdities that has happened when they slaughtered all the buffalo just to try to starve out the Native Americans. We don't talk about the fact of, what was it, since 1913, 1910, that they have been putting Native American children in reform school to try to take away their culture. Why do we never talk about this?
Family, you had something you had to say.
Yeah, I have something else to say though now. Hey Nisha, why don't you bring your opinion up here? I can see you got your own opinion about immigrants down there, so why don't you bring your opinion up here? We'd love to talk to you.
Yeah, we love a good debate. Ain't no rudeness. Ain't no rudeness up here. It's everything respectfully. You want to sit there and bring your opinion? Please do.
I sent her an invitation to come up, so, or he. I don't know if it's a male or female. I don't want to misgender anybody.
Right. He, she, it, they.
Connor, what's that we're looking at?
That's Bernie Sanders identifying the difference between socialism and democratic socialism.
Okay, that just made me laugh. That just made me laugh out loud. Dude, Bernie, dude, I really honestly, dude, if Hillary didn't run him off the candidate list, like if y'all ain't never read the book about the 30 unalivings around the Clintons, like dude, that shit is so deep. But like, yeah, they ran Bernie off the freaking candidate list. Seriously, dude, I wouldn't even blame them because those people, they got money and they're coming for the throat.
I mean, the Clintons are just as corrupt, if not more, than the Trump family. Let's just be honest.
Which one of them hasn't been? Which one of them hasn't been? I mean, the Kennedys sit there and made their money off of bootlegging. The Trumps made their fucking money off of. If you've ever read his autobiography, his father made his money off of a brothel with underage people. Like, dude, like it up in the middle of freaking what was it, Idaho or some shit. Like, dude, they've been running. Yeah, like Trump literally falls right into the same category as his grandfather, who came from Germany, and then got it when he got kicked out of America, tried to go back to Germany, got freaking revoked from Germany from fleeing the World War One or some shit or World War Two. He got literally kicked out because he ran from the war, and then Trump did the same thing because of heel spurs, and then Bush Jr. did the same shit. Like, how many of these freaking illegitimate, spineless bastards are we gonna keep putting in office? Like, where are the men? Where are the men?
Hey, Slay, do you want to restart and see if we can kick that algorithm up a little bit more? It seems like our numbers are kind of really dropping.
Nope, we're just gonna deal with it tonight.
Okay.
Hey, maybe it's women that we need.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
All right, we got a new panelist coming up. We've
Dogs,
got dogs or dogs God. Dogs, state your age, where you're from, and who you voted for in the last election.
I am 43, Western Massachusetts, and Harris.
Slay.
Can I,
So, my name is Dogs Over Gods. But my question to some of the panelists that are Republican, or they always vote on less government, but yet they are perfectly fine with, as other people have said, all of a sudden they put ICE agents on our own citizens. And they're like, well, then respect it. And that's our government. That's what we do. And that's, you follow that. So I'm just curious about, is there a goalpost?
yeah, the goalpost is the Constitution.
Right. But Trump has literally tried to overturn the Constitution with birthright citizenship and putting his own government attacking his own citizens. And so where that was okay, so even he is going against the Constitution. They're like, yes, let's throw that over. So where's the goalpost?
Martial law. That's the goalpost.
So the
Once
definition of
he-
martial law is
Yes, once he has the Constitution completely in his hands and can get rid of it, because right now he has his people in the Supreme Court and he has his people in the Senate and the House, which is falling apart because November's coming around and we know that the states are turning blue. But if they stay the way they are right now, which we are hoping to God they are going to stay turning blue instead of staying in the red. But if he has it his way, what he wants is not just to take the Constitution. What he wants is to have martial law where people are under a curfew and they have to do exactly what he says, when he says it, where he says it, okay? And for how long? And that he wants to turn this nation not just what's the word I'm looking for? More like a Nazi Germany where everybody is white. Let me just put it out there.
Oh, absolutely.
And that's what he wants.
But the thing is, like, does he not understand, like, bro, you're not going to be alive for very much longer.
No,
So
but he
what
has-
is he hoping for?
He has a back group, okay? He has a group of CEOs and he has a group of people that are behind him that will take over, who are even worse than he is.
Yes. He just wants his name in history. There's a difference between being famous and infamous. He's
Uh-huh.
going to be infamous.
Yes,
for
he wants
being
the statues
awful.
and all that stuff, and then he has other people that are going to take over for him.
Does anyone else have a bottle of champagne in their fridge for the day? I mean, because I do. But whatever. Yeah. Anyway, it's weird that his side, their goalpost moves every time something new comes out. They don't have a goalpost of, no, this is terrible. We would never support that. And then all of a sudden he does it. They're like, well, maybe. Like, good grief. Come on.
Hell, ever
Have
since
some
all this
morals.
Fauci stuff has come out, I'm turning more and more anarchist. That we need a whole overhaul.
That's why my name is Dogs Over Gods, because I think religion is a big problem. But that's a whole other topic. You cannot use religion for people, and that's a whole other topic. Again,
Yeah,
apologies.
Bring up religion. Yeah.
Faith is something that should be personal. Organized is something that should never be part of government, and that's what America is doing. We are not a Christian country. We are literally based on freedom of religious persecution. And my goodness, if someone says they don't believe in God, then we are the Antichrist or
Yeah,
whatever.
the
That's ridiculous.
forefathers would be turning in their graves if
Exactly.
they heard what we were talking about now.
Exactly. So that's why my name has changed. It was burn it all down and start over. And now it's just, dogs over gods.
Harley has hand up over there.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you can tell by my current picture, my view on it all. All I'll say is I do think Marvin Haymeyer might have a point. At this point of time, we might. I mean, I might buy a stock in Komatsu. That is the brand of the construction equipment used during that day. If anyone gets the reference or not, I don't know. Pretty sure one of you old heads probably do.
I feel like I
The
need
fucking
more
crickets.
information on this. Like, you're onto something that I am not informed enough about. I would
Does
love
that
to
say
hear this.
welding?
Yes, check on your friends. They may need help welding. I'll say this now. It was the name of the vehicle that he made. Originally was based off of a movie that he did. When he did what he did, obviously tweaked it a tiny bit, but the point is he got fucked over by his local government. He got mad, so he kind of rigged a bulldozer and destroyed the local government property and did not hurt anyone. Surprisingly. Yeah. 2004. I don't know. At this point in time, this is what we need. We need people to stand up because we keep letting shit happen and we don't do anything about it. But everyone says they want a change. They want change to happen, but nobody wants to be the first fucking wave. Everybody just wants to swoop in and say, I did this.
And I'll tell you straight up, I'm disabled, okay? And you all know my story. Well, a lot of you know my story. And I can't get out there and march, okay? I can't get out there and be out in the sun for too long. So what I did is I said, send me a list. Send me some numbers. If you want to pick me up and take me to a postcard meeting, then take me to a postcard meeting. So that's what I'm doing. I've got dates ahead of me. People are going to send me lists of numbers and phone numbers, and they're going to send me a script. Because that's my part. That's what I can do. So I'm going to be as active as I possibly can.
Oh, of course. And if you're not able to actively do something, obviously that the irritation doesn't come towards you. It's the ones who have the full ability to do whatever they can, but they just twiddle their thumbs and just wait. Like, if I had the ability to, you better believe I'd be out there, but, I can't. So the best I can do is, spread this shit. But, Melon, what is your age? What is your state? And, well, I'm pretty sure we can tell who you voted for, but who did you vote for?
Yeah, 39 from Texas voted for Trump. And thank you.
I figured as much. Okay, Slide, you want this?
Want this?
Yeah. Why'd you vote for Trump?
That's weird. You want this? That's fucking interaction.
Come on, man.
Yeah, just the way that you said that you want this. It's just like
Let's
a weird
grow up.
social
Let's
diatribe.
grow up. Come on, I asked you a question. Let's answer the question.
What's the fucking question you asked? Because I was trying to figure out.
Why'd you vote for Trump?
Oh, that's easy. It's easy. Because I want to have more hardened, established Christian virtues in our country, and I'm just tired of all the gay shit on top of that. It just gets on my nerves.
Oh, well, this ain't a Christian nation, so you need to find you a new place to go.
Washington's first general order says different.
Where in the Constitution does it say that
Oh,
we
my
are a
fucking
Christian
God.
nation?
I am so
Because
fucking
all
done.
of your rights are from the Creator. The Creator. That's why. Not the creators, not Allah, the Creator. Right? It's a little bit different. Hello? What the fuck?
Okay, who's muting him?
No, I'm trying to figure out, like, does anyone not have anything to say to that? It says, like, really, like, right there in the Declaration of Independence, our rights are imbued to us by the Creator. That's pretty common sense. It says it right fucking there. So, every right we have isn't given to us because the government says so. It says that our Creator allowed that to happen, and that's pretty fucking straightforward. I like it.
All right, y'all. When Slade's talking, please don't interject and interrupt. It's the rules on the panel. He gets first dibs on conversations with anyone who's MAGA. All right. Thank you. Go ahead.
I guess everyone agrees with what I said.
Okay, so I told you this is not a Christian fucking nation. If that's what you're looking for, you need to go find your own fucking nation and create it that way. That's not what this nation
11
is.
out of the 13 colonies made all their governmental bodies swear into a Christian oath when it was being formed.
Oh my
so I
fucking Lord.
Yes,
one of our founding fathers, one of our founding,
mine
one of
too.
our founding.
He's
Well,
the
la
same
la la
Lord.
la 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 la
You
la
said
la
all.
la 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 la. There
You
you go.
said
Nobody's
my
gonna hear
Lord.
anything you have to say. You can try to talk over me, but nobody's gonna hear anything you have to say. They're gonna hear me instead.
Okay.
So, one of our forefathers, actually, he was more agnostic.
One was?
Yeah, one of them was.
Just one?
So, and what does that First Amendment, what is one of the things in the First Amendment say about religion?
Yeah, it says that the government body itself will not be an established religion because that's one of the reasons why we told England to go fuck themselves.
It gives you a freedom of religion. So that
Yes,
means
and Christian-
you can practice any religion you fucking want in this country. If you want to practice any religion whatsoever.
You're welcome. Because Christians allow that, yes. Because we're very
No,
nice.
Christians don't allow that. What
Well,
the
have
fuck is
any
wrong with
religion you want in Iraq and see how that goes over. Durka.
This isn't Iraq. This is the United States. You're allowed to practice whatever fucking religion you want to practice here.
I love it. I love it. You're in a.
If I want to create a new religion tomorrow called Raise the Fucking Dead, I can do that. And if I want my fucking religion to fucking overrun yours, I can do that. I can put a fucking church on every fucking corner if I was to have enough fucking money. I'd put one on every goddamn fucking corner and call it the Raise the Fucking Dead.
And Christians will be told how that. You're welcome.
No, Christians don't allow anything. You fucking God. You give it a bad fucking name because
Do I? Because
believe it or not, I do believe in
God.
God. I do believe in Jesus. I just don't like your fucking book.
Okay, well, the book is the good news,
Because your
and
book
the word
is full of
God.
nothing but your book
In the
is full of
beginning,
nothing but
the
great
word
pillage,
was
plunder,
with God,
incest.
The word was God, right? So the word was God. So if you don't like the word, you don't like God, which is kind of weird, right? Because that just contradicts what you're saying. And the
So,
devil's
so
full of
let me
contradictions,
ask
right?
you a question
Because
about
God is not a
let me ask you
confusion.
a
He's
question on your
straightforward, right?
religion.
There's no
Hey, you
confusion.
can try to monologue, but it's not going to work well for you.
Our
So let
religion,
me ask
our
you a question about your religion.
religion. We're
Is
both in this
is
together,
do you
right?
believe Jesus Christ is God?
Yes, in John chapter 1
Amen.
verse 1 it
I
says
believe
that
that.
he
I
is.
believe that too. I believe
Yes.
that too. So,
You
do you
go back
believe
to the
that
beginning before
God? Do you
time and
believe that
infinitely
God is?
before that, Jesus was
Hey,
right there.
hey, hey,
He was right
hey,
there.
hey. Hold
You want me to
on.
respond and be an active listener, or you just want me
I
to
asked
listen
you a
you
question. It was yes or no
yes,
questions.
I
That's
do
all I
agree.
asked you.
I agree.
If I
Yes.
want, so to go on to that.
Uh-huh.
So, do you believe that God is all knowing? That he knew everything that he was creating.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Exodus chapter 1 verse
Awesome.
16 says that he said slavery was bad, if that's where you're going. Next.
Did I say anything about slavery?
That's where you're going, dude. That's where you always go.
No,
Where you
I
always
wasn't going anywhere with slavery.
Okay.
I just asked
But
you
yeah,
if you thought
he
that
is all
if
knowing,
God is
and
all
you know what's
knowing.
great about what? Yeah,
So
he gave us
God knows everything. God knows everything that's going to happen. When he created everything to you, he created. So when he created everything and then
He gave us
created
free will.
people.
Yeah. He gave us free
Right,
will.
but
That's right.
so
Yeah.
do you believe that he made people to be smarter than others so that way, we could have like doctors and, professional type people, I mean, do you believe that he did that?
Intelligence to a certain extent is up to you. You can educate yourself to
No,
take that
no.
class.
I mean,
Yes,
not
you
everybody.
can.
No, not
Yes,
everybody
you
can.
can have low IQ
No.
and be a genius by doing something over and over again. So don't even
Oh
try
my
that with me.
fucking lord! No, you cannot. Not everybody could be a fucking doctor.
Repetition is genius. Try again, buddy. Free will.
Not everybody could be a goddamn doctor.
Whoa! How do you get them?
Some people can't. Some people can't. Some people can't handle the sight of blood. Some people can't handle other things that you would actually see by being a doctor.
Well,
So
Matthew,
it doesn't matter how
26
smart
tells
you
you
are.
what to do with an
You might
anxiety.
be smart
Tells
enough
you
to
exactly
pass
what to do, guys.
tests. You could probably
Yep.
be smart enough to pass the tests and stuff, but if you can't do the job, then that doesn't mean that
Yeah,
you're
well, the book of
equipped to
Matthew
do that
tells you
job.
what to do with fear and anxiety, dude. You'll be all right. It'll be fine.
Oh my fucking lord, you're one of those motherfuckers.
It gives you answers, bro. That's part of the free
No,
will.
the Bible does not. So that
Oh,
Bible
it
has in
gives you
there
no
about
answers.
the Bible.
There's
The
1,900
Bible
pages
preaches
of
about
nothingness.
incest. Should
It
we
does
do
not
incest
preach.
because it says the Bible says it?
Where does it preach about that? Was it necessary? Possibly at some point. But does it preach that and says, "Hey, let's praise incest"? Yay! I don't think so, dude. I don't think that's cool. Like I feel like you're kind of BSing a little bit on that one. You know. In good faith, I think you're BSing a little bit. Are you looking up the verse?
So
well, I missed
you
it.
know
But
you
I
do
felt
know that
I
Bible
missed
was
it,
written
dude.
by
Like,
hey
everyone like
hey
I like
that
the
Bible that
confusion.
you that Bible that you read, you do know that was written by just man alone, right? And you do know that there's a lot of the Bible that's missing. It's not even there. You don't
Talking
even
about
have the whole Bible.
Apocrypha, which cannot be like fully supported to be inspired by God. Like that's why it's not there, right? I understand that. I get that.
I mean, the Bible is written by man. It's been interpreted several times.
It's God inspired.
So why would it
and
keep
spoken
changing?
by
So
man.
why would it keep changing? Why would it keep changing?
Because languages change.
Hey, Slay.
No, languages don't change.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm pretty sure. Languages change. Old English is definitely different than our English today. Correct. So that alone will tell you that you quit lying to me, please. Stop lying to me.
Hush.
Stop lying.
Hey, Slay.
Yes.
Don't mean to interrupt. He's got a bunch of Confederate flag stuff. He said a.
And you have rainbow hair. What about it?
Hush.
Diversity.
Hushies.
Diversity.
Hushies. He's got a bunch of Confederate flag stuff and had some pretty racist remarks towards Middle Easterns. Just FYI, throw that in there.
What race are Middle Easterners?
Oh yeah, and also it just got
will-
brought to my attention too that what slur did you say, dude?
What race are Middle Easterners?
What slur did you say?
I asked a question. slur did I say? When?
Yeah.
I've been kind of careful not to say any slurs on this live.
Yeah, one of my mods picked up on a slur. So, what slur did you say?
I don't recall.
You
But
don't recall,
also, what race are
but
Middle Easterner?
Because
How did
because you
you-
want to have all that racist
What
shit
race
inside your
are
background, you can go.
I was gonna say, how did he describe Middle Easterners? That's what. Yeah. God, sorry, Slay. I didn't mean to. Yep.
Oh no, I don't want to I don't want to platform somebody that's like that. If they're like, oh my god, no. If they're gonna be, if they got all that, like what you said, I didn't
Yeah.
check his. I didn't check his account, but
Bacon
I'm
did
getting
for
better
me,
at that when
so-
you guys when you guys bring that stuff to my attention, and then MySpace came out and told me that Harley had picked up on a slur, which I didn't hear.
I didn't either. Harley texted me. So when
Nice
Bacon
catch.
and Harley texted, I was like, oh.
Yeah, nice catch. I was looking for what I was posting, so that's why I didn't catch it, because I was looking for. So yeah, nice catch. So very good. Thank you.
Yeah, and Harley, yeah, saying, plus his name, which I didn't get until I actually like read it. I was like, oh, okay. Something about melanated. Anyway. Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and go. I wanted to make sure you were good, Slay.
Well, it was good to
Bye.
see your face and hear your voice.
You dropped so quick, I didn't even get to say I love you. Damn.
I think that would have been Connor that dropped her like that.
Connor.
Why do I always get blamed for everything?
Mm-mm-mm. In the meantime, let's make a quick public service announcement. If you can, please share out the live as much as you can. Tap that screen. You can post it in your stories as well so that we get more. Let's get some people in here. We need some MAGA in here. And look, Rage, you look like you're getting ready to get that red hat on and stick them teeth in and pull the wheels off your trailer.
I'm just laughing at Harley and Connor.
The two of them, I swear we're going to have to take them and whip them with a wet noodle later.
Critter, don't threaten me with a good time, honey.
Come on, come back.
I wanna say this to everybody. Thank you for the kind words earlier. I was in the comment when I like I said, my ex fiance is alright. I dropped because I really loved her. She was my high school sweetheart.
I just wish I could give you a big fat hug, Bacon. That's all.
And she was my high school sweetheart. That's a long time. And she's alright. She's getting married. And I'm still helping them.
Oh, sweetie. I'm so sorry.
Even though I already told her that, hey, whatever you need, I'm still here. And it is what it is. It just didn't work out because of this administration, But
Damn it, Connor.
really thank you.
Bacon, we love you. We all love you so much. You are a really beautiful hearted man, and we love you.
Yeah, Bacon. You're a kind soul, man.
We love bacon.
You're an amazing person.
We love bacon and eggs.
Holy shit! Wait! Slay. Who are you talking about in the freaking comment?
Oh, no.
I think he's talking about Connor.
Yeah,
Is it
every
Yeah,
time I
because
turn
someone
around, he's
keeps
like
on
gone.
kicking me.
Every time I turn around, he's gone, and I'm the only one that can
Oh,
bring him up. I'm like, I'm not going to keep bringing him back up.
So you're saying that if I kick Connor again, he's gone?
He might be, unless he takes. He'd have to take that account off
Laws?
private.
Behave yourself, Laws.
I'll try.
Bacon,
Look,
bacon,
it's
show me
always,
those eyebrows again.
you know it's always Laws. We know it's always fun to spin the dreidel, but I mean, you know.
I know. Damn it, Connor.
We could do After Dark if you wanted, Slay.
Slay. You want?
Yeah, I might have to.
Harley.
Do it, Harley. Do it. Do it.
Or you want Miss Bacon to come up?
Oh.
That was not me.
I didn't know that was going to be a new. I did not know this was going to be a new game of Kick the Connor. I did not know this was going to be a game like
Kick the
that.
Connor. I like that.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
I like that
Everybody's dropping. Bye before I drop because I know somebody's gonna get me.
Uh-oh.
Why are you guys? Why are you guys dropping?
Because they're all right. Notice the boot prints in our butt.